And we're live.
You're live?
We are.
Okay, we'll give everybody kind of a couple minutes to get to file in here. Check the stream on our end just to make sure we got. I like to have comments up here just in case you want to look at them. Yeah, looks like you're live. Good to see you. Myself, there I am. Okay, great. Cool. All right. Looks like we got. See any viewers yet? Maybe you see some on your own.
It looks like one person popped up.
Cool. Okay, cool. Looks like it's working. All right. Well, thanks everybody. Welcome to the live dive. In case any normal attendees are aware, this is Wednesday. We typically do this on Monday, but we had to push it to today. We had a lot of inclement weather here on our end, which made it, quite frankly, treacherous for a lot of our employees to get here. So. Unfortunately, a lot of us here weren't here, but thank you for nonetheless for tuning in today. We got, I think, a total of 12 items today for our live dive sale, and I'll give you a little bit of background about the live dive sale. So what that is, or what it is we're going to have a list of 12 items here, and all of these items come from our Divers and WYSIWYG store, and we're going to show you the item. We're going to read some details about it, and then we're going to give you a price, a discounted price, a regular price and discounted price. And then each item will have a number. If you're interested in buying the item at the discounted price, you simply have to put that number in the chat. And the first person that does that gets to take it home. Our customer service team will help you fulfill that order, usually tomorrow. So, yeah, thank you everybody. It looks like, we got 4 people in here. Got the chat up, just in case. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining us. Like I said, we usually do this on Monday, but we're doing it on Wednesday due to some inclement weather we had here in Wisconsin. Some of our roads and parking lots are like glare ice, so hopefully everybody else is staying safe. We're doing our best to stay safe as well. So a couple of things real quick to go over before we get into the live dive sale and go through the 12 items. We're actually starting with freshwater today. We talked about this last time, so a little bit of a change up in the format. So we're starting at the bottom of the list, but we want to give some freshwater folks or freshwater fans a peek first. In addition, we've got a great new axolotl care guide that we just put together. That's out today, so go check that out. We have that on our website, as well as we put that on an email for that, as well as social media. We've got this new campaign also going through the end of this month, and we're looking at extending it into next month too. It's New Fish, New Year. So what we're doing is we've got this fun interactive puzzle that we're putting out there on our website, promoting on social media and email and on the homepage. And basically what it is it's a fun little puzzle you can complete to essentially unlock a hidden new item on the site. And then once you figure out the puzzle, you can go find that item and purchase it if you like. So we're working hard to bring some new items into our inventory here, and we thought this would be a fun way to gamify and put a puzzle together, or put a fun puzzle game together to get you guys interested and drive that engagement, drive that fun. So hopefully you guys are enjoying that. So yeah, I think looks like we've got some folks in here. Without further ado, I'll start with a freshwater list over here. So we got 2 groups. Some beautiful freshwater fish. We're going to start with number 11. This is the Ember Tetra. It's a group of 12 Ember Tetras. So some really beautiful freshwater fish, easy to care for, peaceful, schooling fish obviously. We've got 12 of them here in this aquarium. The regular retail price for this group of 12 is $39.99. However, we're offering it up in the live dive sale only that you're currently attending for $34.99. So big shout out also to Melissa for taking over the camera work today.
Yeah, so
she's still here, but
I am
she's
here. I have partial voice, so Ian is helping out with doing the.
You guys are stuck with me.
Yeah.
So once again, thanks everybody for joining us. We are going to be showcasing 12 items today in our live dive. Mixture of freshwater, saltwater, coral. Some really great items here we have today at discounted prices. And just as a quick reminder too, all of these items come from our Divers and WYSIWYG store. And what that means is that all of these items have come into our Wisconsin facility here where Melissa and I currently are live streaming, and they've been cared for, quarantined, conditioned, and properly cared for by our husbandry staff here to ensure that they're in the peak optimal health before being offered up on our website. Now, typically these items would go on our Divers Den section of the website, but we are pulling them off the website just for you guys in the live dive to offer you a special discount that we're giving you here. So again, these are a group of 12 Ember Tetras, regular retail of $39.99, but we've marked them down to $34.99. And again, if you're interested in purchasing this item or any of the items we have and we show you today, simply put that number in the chat and you get to take it home. So really a great group of beautiful Ember Tetras straight from our Divers Den WYSIWYG store. All these items too will ship for free, so even though this item is these group of 12 are only $34.99, this item will ship to you for free. Our typical free shipping threshold is $2.29 or more, but not in the case of live dive sales. So you get to enjoy obviously the discounts on the high quality WYSIWYG Aquatic Life that we're showing you here, but also you get to have the item shipped to you for free. In addition, we're throwing in a free cleaning cloth with every order, as we always do. So I'm sure other folks that might be joining us already have ordered from the live dive before, might have a few, and can attest to their quality and handiness. I know I have several at home, and I find a lot of use for them. So again, this is number 11, a group of 12 Ember Tetras, regular retail of $39.99, marked down to $34.99. So right in that same frame I'll move to number 12, which is a group of 9 snakeskin barbs. So kind of all in that same group there. These are all sizing at about 1 3/8. The regular retail on this group of 9 snakeskin barbs is $69.99. However, we're offering them up at a discount of $59.99. Hopefully some folks were able to join our tank talk earlier today. Myself and Dr. Nick had a talk about producing healthy ornamental fish and kind of the steps of the fish takes from the point of collection or the point of farm raised, or however where it comes from, to your aquarium, and the quarantine process around that. So if you haven't checked that out, certainly check that out later today or whenever you like. It's on YouTube and it's on Facebook. We're doing these tank talks every other week, and we'll be talking about some disease prevention and other ways to identify and treat your aquatic life. So again, this is number 12 we're looking at right now. It's a group of 9 snakeskin barbs at 1 3/8. The regular retail of $69.99, marked down to $59.99.
Definitely an active crowd in there.
So I saw some comments of actually here. I got got the live stream here with me as well. Richard asked, before we get rolling, so apologies for kind of skipping this question, but I can answer your question now about the auction. Yeah, so this is a new idea that we're working on developing. So we're going to be looking at auctioning fish. So definitely a new idea for us, and we want to provide to you guys as a customer. So stay tuned. We'll have more details for you in the coming days here. But yes, we intend to auction some select items. Mike says that's what brought me to looking for blue dot jawfish and wart skin angler crossing fingers. All right, Mike, would definitely appreciate any suggestions, and I'll take that as a point too to mention we have a select items here, 12 items that we're showing you today. But if you don't see anything on the live dive, we always welcome suggestions. So I'm glad to see, good to see that the auction email is piquing your guys' interest. But stay tuned, we'll have more details in the coming weeks here. We're always looking for new ways to sort of bring some new things to you guys. I'm looking for community fish for 40 breeder. I have Corey's albino Christian Los Plecos. All right, Thank you, Susan. I will definitely take that and I'll take that away, and we'll look at some options for you.
So Mike Conroy had a question about the box charge.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. I was actually just going to get to that next.
Okay. Oops, sorry.
That's okay. No.
Can't multitask.
No, I'm glad you reminded me. Yes, we still have the box fee though, so we are waiving the free shipping, but the box charge still exists. So it's $9.99 for the box charge. Plan to tank 2. Yeah, you bet, Susan. So that actually is the 2 items we have for freshwater today. We have the group of 12 amber tetras and the group of 9 snakeskin barbs, and we're definitely going to come back around at least one more time. Usually it's 2 or 3 times that we come through the entire list. Yeah, no problem, Mike. So we'll come back around in case anybody's just joining us or joins late. We'll come back around. I guess we'll go to tank 1.
All right.
Sound good?
Yeah. Spin around, give a brief tour of the photo lab.
There you go. All right, so we're actually starting to back at tank 1. This is typically one of our marine tanks here. We have the first item here. This is number 1, and this is a group of 3 cowrie tiger snails. So this group of 3 cowrie tiger snails hails from Africa. They size from 2.25 to 2 3/4 inches. This group of 3 would typically regular retail at $299.99. However, we've discounted it to $149.99, so really good savings there. We do advise caution with soft coral with these items. Otherwise, they have an easy care level. They're peaceful, and they require around 30-gallon tank to keep. They prefer a rock aquarium with hiding places. It will eat salmon anemones, sponges, and soft corals. Oops. As I mentioned before, you need to be cautious with those items. Best housed are for sea urchins, 2 worms in the reef aquarium. So this is number 1, a group of 3 cowrie tiger snails from Africa. Regular retail of $299.99, marked down to $149.99. So really good discount there. And I love the pattern on these animals. They're really beautiful. I'm not sure, you can kind of see it coming through there.
Can you hand me the...
Oh, sure.
Sorry, guys, I missed a spot.
Oh, there you go.
That drip in the center of the screen is just...
That's why you need to place an order and get a free cleaning cloth.
See this in action here?
Yeah, that's... Otherwise, too, we have our cleaning cloths for sale on the LiveAquaria website. They retail for $9.99. Great add-on in case maybe you need a little bit more to get over the normal free shipping. As I mentioned, we have any order that's placed through the Live Dive will receive the cleaning cloth for free. All right, so that, again, that's number 1, a group of 3 cowrie tiger snails from Africa. Regular retail of $299.99, marked down to $149.99. We'll head on over to number 2, which is always a fan favorite. Fan favorite. Number 2 is a purple tang. This purple tang hails from the Red Sea, sized at 2.5 inches. The regular retail on this is $299.99 also, but we've marked this one down to $229.99. So everyone knows the purple tang. Everyone loves the purple tang, and if you're looking to add one to your aquarium, this is definitely a great opportunity for you to pick one up at a discounted price. Bear in mind, all these items are coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store, which means you get the expert level of care and conditioning that we employ here day to day on all the animals that enter our care in our facility. And that ensures that they're eating well, that they're in good optimal health, and they're disease and pest free before being shipped or even offered for sale on our our Divers Den section of our website. So this is number 2, purple tang, 2.5 inches, on sale for $229.99. I agree, Susan. It is a beautiful purple tang.
Oops. I'm trying to focus in on it.
Yeah, I find it's best not to tap so much, though.
Okay.
Yeah, just let the camera try to find itself, or maybe you can even kind of adjust the camera up a little bit too. So thanks everybody again for joining us for this live dive sale. We obviously do this every week in case, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are used to this, but we do this every week. Typically do it on Mondays, but due to some inclement weather we had in the northern part of Wisconsin, for everybody's safety, we felt it better to postpone it until today to make sure everybody could get here safely. So, love the camera tips. Yeah, you know, gotta do it live. iPhone does a pretty good job in itself.
I just remember that.
Yeah.
I'm used to having to do things manually.
So yeah, again, we typically do this on Monday. We're doing it today though. We don't like you guys to go a week without having this opportunity to see some awesome high quality aquatic life at a and offered to you at a discount. So thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for sticking with us too. Really appreciate everybody's just being here and as well as being a customer. Good evening, Richard.
See a comment, he's camera shy. He is.
Yep. So that's number 2, the purple tang, on sale for $229. We'll move along because that fox face looks to want to be featured as well. So we'll move along to number 3, which is the magnificent fox face from Sumatra. At 5 3/8 inches, the regular retail on this is $449.99. However, we discounted it to $399.99. So a little bit about the magnificent fox face, in case anyone's curious. This one's a bit on the extra large size. They do have a venomous sting. They require moderate care, but they're typically peaceful, and we advise aquarists to exercise caution when putting it in the reef aquarium. We actually have it in this aquarium here with no corals for that reason, just to make sure. And they grow typically about 2 and 9 inch maximum size and require about 125 gallon aquarium. But if you do have rabbit fish, we probably would advise not purchasing this or picking one up, as they typically don't do well with other rabbit fish. Yeah, they will nip at some and consume some species of LPS and soft corals, though. So just a word of caution, but still a beautiful specimen. You can see this one is looking happy and healthy and ready for the right home.
He's trying to get at his reflection. I love the colors.
Can any of these fit in a 32-gallon BioCube kitty? Of course, yeah. Yes, definitely not advisable. But you know, I think we all know, we all see those types of posts still out there in the world. Can I keep this with this size aquarium?
It's good to ask, though.
Good to ask. Never hurts to ask. I'm not too familiar with either fox face, but beauty, experienced hobbyist needed indeed. Yeah, you know, I'll just speak specifically to my level of my hobby level with the marine. Definitely not a fish that I would go after first to keep, especially since the venomous sting. I would want to get a little bit more years under my belt, but definitely a beautiful specimen to the right aquarist. All right, so I think we have got our pom-pom xenia next, which is in tank 2. So like I said, we'll come back around, we'll give everything another show at least once, maybe twice. But we're moving on to number 4, which is our pom-pom xenia coral. We always love to show a pom-pom xenia coral in the live dive, and today is no different. This pom-pom xenia coral is number 4, and it hails from Indonesia at 8.5 inches. The regular retail on this is $99.99. However, we have discounted it to $79.99. Mike says, great fish with the with the fox face to maintain algae control. Yep, 100% agree. That's actually one of the things that I know. The team here strategically places them in some places of the aquarium or in their systems to do that same to serve that same function. Actually, a little known fact too about some of the animals in our facility here is obviously we bring in a lot of animals, we care for them, we condition them, we get them into the best optimal health that we can before offering them. But some animals end up staying as permanent residents, and it's kind of fun to get to know them and learn about them and see their quirks and see how they are as individuals. You know, every fish is kind of different, so we have some of those in house here too, along with a lot of other permanent residents, as I like to call them. That are always fun to come into the coral farm and see.
It is. I really like the dragon eel, which I saw is on Diver's Den now.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised. That dragon eel has been with us for some time. However, I guess we've made the decision to send him to a good home. So that is available on Divers Den as we speak. Yeah. So this is number 4. Excuse me. Number 4, Pom Pom Xenia coral. Regular retail of $99.99, marked down to $79.99. We'll move along to number 5 then. Another coral from our assortment today from our facility, which is this is number 5, a hairy mushroom rock rhodactis from Indonesia at 3.5 inches. This coral is regular retail at $129.99. However, we marked it down to $79.99. Susan says she really appreciates us going live with the live dive. Well, thank you, Susan. We really appreciate that. We appreciate you being here. We have a lot of fun putting this together. Obviously, it's a lot of work, but we've got a great team here, and we always enjoy when we don't have it on the days, especially we're supposed to have it. We always feel kind of out of place.
Yeah.
So we're like, wow, man, we didn't do it on Monday. Dang it. So we definitely enjoy having you here as well as doing it too. So I'm glad to hear everyone's enjoying it, and yeah, we welcome any and all suggestions too. And Mike says, great to see video, or neat to see video. Awesome. Yeah, certainly a big part of Divers Den obviously is that WYSIWYG one-of-one purchasing experience, and this kind of takes it to the next level. So this is number 5, the hairy mushroom rock rhodactis from Indonesia at 3.5 inches, on sale for $79.99. We'll move along to number 6 then, which is a Duncan coral. Now the Duncan coral hails from Australia. The skeleton is 5 1/4, but the coral is actually 6. Regular retail on this Duncan coral is $179.99, but we've marked it down to $139.99. I don't think I properly explained this earlier, but these sale prices that I'm giving you are only valid during the live dive sale. Once the stream ends, those sale prices go away, and these items go back to the regular retail price, and they will be actually added to the website for general purchase by the public. So this is number 6, Duncan coral from Australia.
It's a fun one.
Yeah. So this actually, a note here, 19 polyps in total on this guy. I wasn't sure how many. I wasn't going to try to count them myself.
That's a lot.
Yeah, 19 polyps on this Australian Duncan. On sale for $139.99.
Try to get an upper view for you guys.
Susan asked, do we give care instructions? I said, yep. We have some notes here we always like to put together. However, we have a lot of care instructions right on our website too. So if you're interested in purchasing a coral, we can definitely connect you with some more information on our website. Russ says he wants number 6.
Thanks, Russ.
Thank you, Russ. So Russ is going to take home the Duncan coral.
It's a great piece to take home.
Facebook chat's a little lagged today because I saw your comments kind of at the same time I saw Susan's comment. But yes, about the care instructions, we have a lot of that right on our website. We'll give you some information in this live dive, but we can definitely send you some. We can definitely send you some specific links in case you're curious about anything too. One of your favorites, Russ. Awesome. Well, you get to take home the Duncan coral as well as probably your 50th cleaning cloth. So thank you again for your order, and thanks for joining. We'll move along to number 7 then, which is a Scalemia coral from Indonesia. So this frag here is skeleton's a 1/2 inch with coral at 3/4. Regular retail is $199.99, but we've marked this down to $149.99. So this Scalemia coral here, easy care, semi-aggressive, with moderate lighting and medium water flow. Best placed at the bottom of the aquarium. And it's got some purple, green, and orange with hints of icy blue. Mike says, FYI, my wife liked the stickers of the fish. You can get a whole set. That'd be awesome. Well, Mike, I will see what I can do for you. And believe we have some laying around. Yeah, the stickers I think you saw, if I'm not mistaken, came from our angelfish collection. Let me take a look. I'll see what I can do for you, Mike. Susan says, no, frags or baby corals. Yeah, so this was originally part of a larger coral that was fragged out and then grown as a separate piece. So we've essentially taken a small piece off the larger piece to grow another big piece. So that's number 7, the Scalemia coral, at $149.99. We'll move along to number 8 then, the timor wrasse. This is a blemished fish, so I'll speak a little bit about the blemish, because I think sometimes people get a question, or they get the question in their head that blemish means there's something physically or health-wise wrong with the animal, and that's not the case at all. Blemish simply means, in our case, in the way we state typically on the Diverson website, Diverson portion of the website, that the animal is perfectly healthy, it's eating well, and is not exhibiting any parasites or any health issues. It simply has a deformity in the body. That deformity can come from a lot of different reasons, from damage in shipment or from another animal. But rest assured that the animal is still in good health. And as I mentioned before, the animal would not be available for sale unless it was cleared by our team here. So this is number 8, the timor wrasse, which is blemished, from Sri Lanka, at 3 1/4. Regular retail on this is $119.99. However, it is on sale for $79.99. I see there's a question here. Dorsal, yes, blemished dorsal fin, Richard. Yeah. I'm actually going to see if I can't. Yeah, definitely, Mike. Still a good-looking fish. As I mentioned, wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be showing it to you folks unless it was cleared. It's something we take very seriously here at LiveAquaria, is the care and the health of our fish and all of our aquatic life. And this animal. So this is number 8, the Timber Wrasse from Sri Lanka at 3 1/4, on sale for $79.99.
I accidentally scared him.
Oh.
But
Jordan, yes, it's the first time through. We're actually getting to the bottom of the first run, but we were going to do at least 1 or 2 more, so do not worry. We're actually kind of switched up a little bit today. We did freshwater first, so we're actually going to be switching over to that in, actually just, we've got 1 more item, marine, and then we're going to switch over to freshwater.
actually, 2 more items.
Oh, you're right, 2 more, yep.
We're almost there.
You guys are lucky having Melissa here to help me, otherwise this whole thing is a complete mess.
Takes teamwork.
It takes teamwork to make the dream work, that's right. Alright, so that is number 8, Timber Wrasse for $79.99. We'll move along to number 9, which is a group of 3 Caribbean Blue Chromis. So this, again, number 9 is a group of 3 Caribbean Blue Reef Chromis. Size from 2 3/8 to 2 5/8 inches. This group of 3 regular retails for $149.99. However, we are offering it for sale for $119.99. Keegan says hashtag live dive golfing. Very nice. We don't actually have any gift certificate giveaway tonight, so I appreciate the effort though. I know we typically do that, but we don't have one tonight. No giveaways today, but stay tuned for next week. I'm sure we will have something then. Jordan, keep the name of the fish in chat. Yes, let me see if I can do that. It's just Melissa and I right now, so it's kind of short-handed. But again, we will be going through everything at least once or twice more. We're only typically about halfway through at this point. Oh, sorry to hear that. If you guys are having a hard time hearing me, just let me know. I will do my best to make that better. I've actually got the list here, so we'll do. Sorry folks, one moment, just working on getting the list up here so I can try to copy and paste it right into chat for you. Bear with me one moment. Michael, no, there's no giveaway this week, but stay tuned for next week. We definitely will. Okay. I've got my list here, and I will definitely put that in the chat for you folks here, so no problem. All right, so yeah, like I mentioned, this is number 9, group of 3 Caribbean Blue Reef Chromis, on sale for $119.99. Let's take a look at that. Tell you what, folks, I'll be right back. I'm just going to check on one thing. I'll leave you with Melissa, but I will be right back.
Yeah, so he's just checking on our next item. There's some information we have to grab, so he'll be back in just a moment. Hopefully you can hear me. I have half a voice right now. So in the meantime, since we're halfway through the week, does anybody have fun plans for the weekend? You can type it in the chat.
All right, folks, I just had to double check one price because it wasn't clear before we moved ahead here. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think we'll move along to the next item. As we gave those blue reef chromis quite a bit of love. So the next item is number 10, which is actually a pair of blood red fire shrimp. And this is the one I had to double check the price on because it wasn't clear. But this bonded pair comes from Sri Lanka and sized at 2 inches. The regular retail on these is $189.99. However, we're offering this bonded pair for $159.99. Susan says, "Oh, they're beautiful." I agree.
They are.
I'm a big fan of inverts myself, so this bonded pair to me is just beautiful specimens. Again, coming from our Divers and WYSIWYG store, that means expert care and conditioning before being offered up for sale. And we're offering it to you at a discount with free shipping, so hard to beat that. This is number 10, the blood red fire shrimp pair from Sri Lanka, on sale for $159.99. Susan says they wish they're freshwater instead of saltwater. Yeah, I can agree with that. Sometimes some of the beautiful specimens in the freshwater world, or excuse me, saltwater world, you almost wish there was a parallel in the freshwater world.
Yeah.
But still, there's a lot of beautiful specimens in the freshwater world too.
There are.
So again, this is number 10, the pair of blood red fire shrimps, on sale for $159.99. Typically have an easy care, peaceful, and they are reef safe. And they are typically most active at night, and they prefer a habitat, aquascape with caves and overhangs, things that they can hang out and be shrimp, I guess. Typically, you prefer these overhangs too because they like places where the light's not too intense during the day, as well as places to hide, so they feel safe. Fiery red Neocaridina shrimp, very nice. Yeah, some of those Neocardinas are just absolutely stunning. And I would say in some cases they rival some of the beautiful shrimp in the saltwater world. Alright, so this is actually the end of our marine aquatic life, and actually the end of the first run. We will start at the beginning, which is actually our freshwater. So we won't notice a transition.
Tangled in a cord, that would be a disaster. Yeah. Knock the light over.
So yeah, we're starting back at the Freshwater world.
Grab mine.
So we're back at number 11, which is still available. It's a group of 12 Ember Tetras. They're captive bred at 1 inch, and they are on sale for $34.99. Regular retail is $39.99. However, we are offering them on sale for $34.99. We'll get that information in the chat. You bet, Mike. Thanks for joining us. If you're heading out, have a good rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you next time. So again, we're on number 11, which is a group of 12 Ember Tetras. We are offering these on sale from the Divers and WYSIWYG store for $34.99. No, that's a group of, that's $34.99 is, there's 12 in the group, and it's $34.99 for the entire group of 12. Hopefully you can hear me okay. I know you got the camera tucked back there.
Trying to get...
Yep.
They're afraid of... They're camera shy.
Yeah, yes, 7, or 11 is going to Michael. Okay, thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
Susan, I think you said temp and pH care. We can definitely get that for you. It's on the website. However, number 11's gone to Michael, so thank you, Michael. We'll switch over to number 12, which is a group of 9 snakeskin barbs. So here's another group for you, Susan, in case you're interested. Again, this is number 12, a group of 9 snakeskin barbs. And this group of 9 snakeskin barbs typically retails for $69.99. However, we're offering up this group of 9 for sale for $59.99. In a little bit, just in case you're curious, typically pH we want 5.5 to 7, and temperature between 73 to 82. Minimum tank size of 25 gallons for snakeskin barbs. So yeah, this is number 12, group of 9 snakeskin barbs. They are captive bred as well, and they're about 1 3/8 inches. On sale for $59.99. I'll put that in the chat so just in case. Alright, that's the second freshwater item we have. That's the one that's still available. You're welcome, Susan. Happy to help. So I think we'll swing back over to tank 1, which is back to our marine aquatic life.
Okay.
So number 1 is a group of 3 cowrie tiger snails from Africa, sized at 2 1/4 inches to 2 3/4 inches. They regular retail for $299.99. However, we're offering them up on Live Dive here for only $149.99. Again, that's number 1, the cowrie tiger snail. It's a group of 3 for $149.99. right, we'll move along to number 2, which is the purple tang from the Red Sea. Also kind of tucked in there with the cowrie tiger snails. So this is number 2,
shy.
the purple tang from the Red Sea. At 2.5 inches, regular retail for this purple tang is $299.99. However, we're listing it for sale for $229.99. So real quick, thank you everybody for joining us. Thank you for those who have made a purchase, but mostly just thanks everybody for being here. We love to do this. We love to put this together for you folks, and always happy to see people join in, comment, and enjoy the aquatic life that we have from our divers in facility. Hope everybody's having a great week. As I mentioned before, in case you hadn't heard, we typically do this every week on Monday. However, we're doing it today on Wednesday due to some inclement weather that happened earlier in the week. We chose it best to delay and postpone to keep our staff safe here. But nonetheless, thank you all for joining us. That's number 2, the purple tang, on sale for $229.99. We'll move along to number 3, which is the magnificent fox face, clearly trying to make an entrance into the frame. This magnificent fox face is on sale for $399.99. This is number 3, the magnificent fox face, on sale for $399.99. And of course, if you are not seeing anything you would like to see offered up for sale here in the live dive, feel free to send us any of your suggestions. We'll do our best to try to get them onto the list and into future live stream sessions. Okay, that takes care of the first 3 items. We'll move along to number 4, which is a pom-pom xenia coral. So again, number 4 is a pom-pom xenia coral from Indonesia at 8.5 inches. The regular retail of this is $99.99. However, it's on sale in the live dive for only $79.99. Blue Phantom and Green Phantom plecos. We got you, Michael. I believe it's still on the list, and I will talk to the husbandry team. I appreciate all the exclamation points, though. It's a great way to get my attention.
Yeah. I think Russ has a question.
Oh, recommended tank location for the Duncan. Yes, great question. Let's see. Bottom to middle. More exclamation points.
Love your enthusiasm.
That's right, yeah. Russ would like number 4 as well. Thank you, Russ.
Thank you.
All right, move along to number 5 then, which is the hairy mushroom Rockodactys. From Indonesia at 3.5 inches, regular retail of $129.99, marked down to $79.99. Russ, you'll have to share some of the photos of the items that you've purchased. I know you have been a frequent purchaser and a frequent attendee of our live dives. We greatly appreciate that. And we would love to see what you've built and what you've put together with all the items you purchased from our live dive as well as anywhere else. And that goes for anybody, really. We welcome any of those pictures. It's a great way to inspire one another as well as just to see some eye candy.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
So this is number 5, the hairy mushroom Rockodactys, on sale for $79.99. All right, I think we'll skip over to number 7 then, because number 6 is called for by Russ. Number 7 is the Scolemia coral. Regular retail on this is $199.99, but we've marked it down to $149.99. Very nice. Stocking 4 tanks from 45 gallons to 300. Works in
Wow.
progress. Aren't they always? I almost think of them as kind of just like paintings and art. They're never really done. Ever, of course.
I can see that.
Yeah. But yeah, we'd love to see any photos anyone has, Russ, Mike, anybody. We always love to see what people build, and gives us all inspiration and, like I said, eye candy. So feel free to share. We'd love to see it. So this is number 7, the Scalemia Coral. Regular retail of $199.99, but we've marked it down to $149.99. All right, we'll move along to number 8. Still available also is a Timorous. This Timorous is blemished. I kind of mentioned it before. I'll give you a little bit of a heads up on that. Certainly means is that there's nothing physically, health-wise wrong with the animal. It's perfectly healthy. It wouldn't be made available for sale unless it was deemed so by a husbandry team. Simply means that this animal has a deformity in its typical shape and body structure, and in this case it's a blemished dorsal fin. You can kind of see it, yeah, you can definitely see it there. But still a beautiful specimen. This Timorous is number 8 from Sri Lanka. Regular retail of $119.99, but on sale for $79.99. And then we'll move along to number 10, or excuse me, number 9. Number 9 is a group of 3 Caribbean Blue Reef Chromis, sized at 2 3/8 inches to 2 5/8 inches. This group of 3 regular retails for $149.99. However, we've marked them down to $119.99. Just as a reminder, all these sale prices I'm giving you, they're only valid during the live stream that you're currently attending. Once the live stream's over, they go back to regular retail price, and we add them to the site. So this is number 9, a group of 3 Caribbean Blue Reef Chromis, on sale for $119.99. Alright, we'll head over to number 10, which is the last marine item in our list. Number 10 is a pair of blood red fire shrimp from Sri Lanka. And they're hanging out behind Russ's zinnia. We'll have to tuck her around the backside there.
Hopefully you can still hear Ian.
Come over there just in case. So yeah, like I said, this is number 10. A pair of blood red fire shrimp from Sri Lanka at 2 inches. Regular retail is $189.99. However, we marked them down to $159.99. I apologize, the comment feature for me seems to be stuck at the moment. I'm trying to get those in there. I haven't been able to do it since number 2. I'll try again here. There we go. Number 10, blood red fire shrimp pair at $159.99. And that's the end of our marine list. I think we'll go ahead and give everybody one quick view of the entire list that's still available. 3 items have been spoken for. That means we have 9 items still available. But nonetheless, we'll give everybody one quick view, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Let me go ahead and turn that light back up. I must have bumped it. Excuse me.
Oops.
This thing's always a little faint. There we go. Nice and bright. All right. So again, we'll go through the list one more time and get you guys the final call. So this is number 12, the group of 9 snakeskin barbs, on sale for $59.99. Number 12, a group of 9 snakeskin barbs on sale for on sale for $59.99. That was not intentional, I promise you.
It's your joke of the day.
That's my joke of the day, my dad joke of the day. All right, I gotta have Melissa swing rack around here to tank one more time. Also still available at the top of our list here is number 1, group of 3. Oh, Michael would like number 12. All right, Michael, thank you. Oops. Awesome, thank you, Michael. Back to number 1, which is the Cowrie Tiger Snail, group of 3, on sale for $149.99. And since we've got them in view here, number 2 is the Purple Tang, also still available, on sale for $229.99. And hanging out with our friend, the Purple Tang, is number 3, the Magnificent Fox Face, on sale for $399.99. All right, we'll head over to tank 2. Also still available is number 5, the Hairy Mushroom Rock Rhodactus, on sale for $79.99. And then skipping over to the last coral, on the right there is number 7, the Scalemia Coral, on sale for $149.99. And our camera seems to have shifted its light quite dark there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get that to adapt back to where it should be. And then in the same aquarium is number 8, the Blemished Timor Wrasse from Sri Lanka. This is on sale for $79.99. And just as a final reminder, all these items will ship free regardless of their sale price. As I mentioned earlier in the live stream, we typically have a free shipping threshold of $229 or more. However, we are waiving that for the live dive sale items. So if you ordered this Timor Wrasse, which is number 8 at $79.99, it would ship to you for free. However, we do still have the box charge, so keep that in mind, of $9.99. But the typical below free shipping threshold of $29.99 will not apply. So $30 that we're saving you there, as well on top of the discount and the free cleaning cloth that comes with every order from the live dive sale. So this Timor Wrasse is number 8 and still available and on sale for $79.99. And conveniently located in that corner of the tank is number 9, which is still available. This group of 3 Caribbean Blue Reef Chromis, on sale for $119.99. And our last but not least item on our list tonight is number 10. Definitely my favorite of the night is a pair of blood red fire shrimp. This is number 10. Susan says, thank you so much. See you next time. Thank you for joining us, Susan. Hope you had fun. And like I said, we should be live next Monday, so we hope to see you there. But this is the last item of tonight, number 10, the blood red fire shrimp. It's a pair from Sri Lanka, on sale for $159.99. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and we'll close up this live stream. I'm in frame. I know I'm very tall.
And I'm sitting down, so it looks taller.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody for joining this live stream. We always have a lot of fun putting this together, and we hope you guys have fun attending. Hopefully you found something you like. I know we had a lot of orders tonight, which is great. And yeah, we welcome any and all suggestions. But again, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next week.